Hello everybody and welcome once again to Armored Warfare. And today I got a game from Commander 44. And for those of you who don't know who Commander 44 is, well, he's the oldest player in Armored Warfare and he's 72 years old. So, don't expect risky maneuvers and all kinds of shenanigans. He simply takes his composure and picks off the enemy. And he does this style, as you will see later. And he takes up this position. And you can think, okay, but he's exposed. But the camo rating is quite high. So this position is for him the best one. And he can simply wait. And as soon as they come over the bridge, he can put the hurt on the enemy. So there are two ways to get up here. It's simply through the water and over the bridge. And you have two bridges. This one, the railroad one, and the other one. And well, it's simply wise to simply guard both of the bridges. And you see here they try to make a run over the bridge, the enemy. And you see here there's enough support here to make the enemy really think twice of doing so. And Commander 44 already took 303 hit points off the Scorpion. He will think twice now of making that same maneuver. And the Scorpio only can fire HE, and you have to really take aim. You are not as don't aim as fast as most of the tanks, because it's not made as an attacking vehicle. It's a scout and an anti-personnel vehicle, so for infantry support only. Anyway, this position, normally I would not take this position. I would go more to the front, but I understand why Commander does this, because it's simple. He doesn't have the reflexes that we have. And in this case, if something comes his way, he has time to get away. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. And also keep the saltiness on the chat. If people want to make comments, give comments, but don't be salty about the fact that I host a 72-year-old man who I respect and who I like very much. And he's a very kind man with a very good heart. So I will not accept any saltiness. Anyway, he moves away from his position and now takes overview at the other bridge, the second bridge actually. And that's also a favorite spot for most of the vehicles. So they can simply shoot across the bay at certain positions of the enemy. Well, the usual hotspots where people are simply hiding. And in general, that's usually the same spots over and over again. And here, the Type 59 didn't count with the fact that Commander 44 is an excellent shot. And he keeps burning. And I hope that he will get the kill. Let it burn, let it burn. Yes. Kaboom. And that's the first one for Commander 44. Nice kill, awesome kill. So, let's see. He can move now towards, I think, if I look at the minimap, they should be able to go over the bridge if there is enough support on this side that will go with Commander 44, or else he will be alone and singled out, and an AMX 10P90 doesn't have what it has in firepower, it lacks in armor. So keep that in mind. And here he takes the T62 for 339 hit points. If they only knew that the person on the other side is a 72-year-old man who is a grandfather who loves to go fishing with his grandson. So let's see if he can get some more damage here. I don't think so. And again, Commander has all of his hit points left, so he can, well, he can get a little bit hurt, let's say like that. He can lose some. And there's the AMX 10P with his, and there is another enemy, and quickly, exactly, going hiding behind the rock. And what does Commander 44 do? Well, what do you think? Keeping his composure with the first kill, but the second kill he simply goes YOLO. And all, no holds bar. And there he goes. Now we got also a flying AMX. Epic. Last week you saw Gonna Get You in his Zhalo, making a huge jump. Epic. And also this one burns to a crisp. And Commander is on a roll. He's going now towards... He's on the other side, so he can go around and maybe even flank one of the... I think the LAV was there, the LAV 300, if I saw correctly. Or that one is already taken out. It's not taken out yet. Now here he stays and wait because he knows there is something above him. So he needs to have, well, some up, and there he goes, the LIV. And you see his hit points, he only has 191, 95 left. And that's quite a pity because he did quite some good damage. And what I do found quite peculiar is the fact that he lost so much hit points, because I don't think the 10P fired so many shots on Commander 44 and hit him, but probably the dive and in combination with. So anyway, let's see. Now it's flanking time. It's 5 to 6, so there's still, you can say nothing about the game because it still can go either way. Let's see. Find a good position near the rock, and it's difficult. And again, let's see. He has good overview. They are capping. And Commander 44 should be careful because this point he can get killed. Will he be able to shoot? He misses from the other side, and this is a difficult point for me because I could not get a good angle. And he hits. I think it was a Type 59, but I'm not sure. Well, Commander 44 unfortunately dies, but I could cut off the game immediately, but I didn't want to do that because it was quite intense the last few minutes. So here you see the Type 59 of Commander 44's team, who did quite well, who's doing quite well. He got already 5 kills, so he has already his ace tanker. And it's now simply who's the smartest, who has the best papers. And in this case, I think Commander 44's team, because that's quite a good player. Because I've seen his work before on YouTube. So, and that's one of the advantages of a small gaming community as Armored Warfare. A lot of people you simply recognize or run in game sometimes. And there comes the enemy. And I think if I see correctly, it's a T-62. Kaboom. And he wanted to ram the Type 59. Now the good idea, Type 59 is quite hard on the front. So that's kill number 6 for the Type 59. And now it's 3 against 1. And at this stage they will not lose. So this is the end of the game. They will win it. Simply let's run it out and let's check the stats of Commander 44. And let's see how he did. Well guys, anyway, keep track, keep following YouTube. And look here, he got the highest reputation earned on the winning team. 3,529 damage done, 7 spotted, 4 assists. He did 482,000 credits he made with this game. And as you can see here, indeed, the Type 59 is second. Did not as much damage, 1925, but did 6 kills. So, well done, Commander 44, well done. Well, let's move on with the second game immediately. And that's on Lost Island. And I think that's the map that I hate the most. And I really, really am crap on this map. It rhymes even. I'm crap on this map. Well, let's see where Commander 44 is going. Of course, I know already. Some positions are simply, well, actually the same. That's why I also talked about it also with more maps, more variation, more variety of maps. So people starting to get comfortable with the array of maps. So they're going to constantly go to a certain point. And in this case, it's the southern tip on one of the atolls where you can simply take pot shots. But again, it is important if you have backup. Backup is the most important thing in this game. Do your team members back you up? Don't they stay behind waiting, camping? It is crucial if you want to win such a game. And Commander 44 picks a very nice position here. He has the rock to his right, so he's protected kinda, and he can take shots here at the enemy. And there are 2 tanks. I think it's a Leopard. Actually, I think there are 2 Leopards there. Well, we will soon see. And they don't have any answer to the fire that indeed it was a OF40 and a Leopard. The OF40 taken out. End of story. Kaboom. And there is still the Leo there, standing in a very awkward position. Is no match for Commander 44. Armor wise, the Leo has hardly nothing. Now, what is a solid tactic on this map? I cannot tell you. I've tried to play this one. I don't even want to know, because it's simply every game I play here. It's maybe 1 or 2 I played that were okay, but in general, I don't do good in this on this map. Anyway, Commander 44 needs, well, you cannot stay too long on the same position, because here come the enemy, and he simply turns and he keeps his composure. That's the nice thing about Commander 44. A man of his age is not in a hurry, takes his time, also aiming, shooting, and it leads to result. It leads to doing damage. And it's nice to have 10 kills, really it is. But it doesn't say. In the previous game you saw the guy who had 6 kills. He had only 1925 damage done. What does it say about him? What does it say about him? Well, simple. It says about him the fact that he did not, he was not in front. He's a main battle tank at tier 3 in this case. Okay, I understand. Armor wise, you are no match for the Zhalo or any other vehicle tier 4. But again, Commander 44 has still the half of his hit points left. Actually 1/3 of his hit points left. And he should be careful now in order to simply take control of the game. And they are 13-10 ahead. So, but still in this tier you cannot say it's a win until really in the end, because it's unpredictable. 12-9. The difference stays 3 vehicles. So really no problems yet. But with 2 kills under his belt, He feels already quite confident now, Commander 44, and simply to seek out the enemy and do damage. And you see he gets the support that's needed. He takes a shot and taken out by the enemy. That's the way to do it. That was the end of the AMX. And quickly moving towards the enemy cap, because that's the way forward. It's 9 to 7. They're coming a little bit back from it, so it's not 2 kills, 2 vehicles behind. But we will see how this goes, how this plays. And they should go with as many vehicles as possible. 8-7, you see the enemy is taking over and makes a comeback. 8-6 now. So let's stay here and wait. Well, in this case, Commander 44 thinks he takes point at the fact that enemy can come from that side, but he's aiming from the left side, from the north. But who is guarding now the south entrance? There are 2 entrances, 3 actually, to the cap. So they have 3 positions to cover. And now capping is the most logical thing to do. But is it? Will capping win the game? I don't think so, but we will see. Anyway. And in this case, we could put up a little music, right? Yeah, why not? Little music while we wait. And there comes, I think it's the LV 300. Or the Dragoon, what is it? I think it's a Dragoon, indeed. Commander 44 takes out the Dragoon, and at the moment it's now 3 versus 3. And there is the type, okay, the Leopard tank, the Sheridan, and of course Commander 44 in his Zhalo. Kaboom! And the swing fire takes out Commander 44. And if I saw correctly, I think it was the Sheridan who took out the swing fire. Indeed. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's quite early in the game. It's 2 versus 2. And yes, here we have the best tanker of the world. He already shot once, missed. Now auto aims at the tank, shoots, hits. But now look this. If the starship would have chased him and he would have shot him in his behind, well, anyway, he would be gone for sure. But look what he does now. He drives backwards with his turret completely turned to the back and fires on what, I don't know. But let's look from another perspective of someone who doesn't know what he's doing. In his Sheridan, of course, no armor whatsoever, quite fast vehicle, has an epic boomstick, nice derpy gun, and you can have a lot of fun playing it. And also you can shoot some nice rockets. Here he goes. Spectacular, but spectacular doesn't win you games. So, and what stands in the cap? And I think, yes, the final tank, and it's the most difficult tank, I think, the IS-7. But the Sheridan takes 418 hit points off the IS-7, and now he needs to be very sneaky. One hit and he will be gone. He has 159 hit points left. Can he outsmart the IS-7? Yes, another 432 if I saw correctly. And quickly move back. IS-7 shot, missed him. And now again driving back. And there comes the IS-7. Oh, he made a mistake there. He hit him, but too late. Got killed. And there comes our Leopard driver. And he is positioning himself. And the world's greatest tanker simply tries to go over, stand, yes, like this. Now he can, no, he cannot fire this way. So, what will he do now? I wanted to show you this because this is quite funny. And I don't want to put people down, absolutely not. But I could not keep this from you. This is really amazing. Look, he shoots, he misses so terribly. He does auto aim on an IS-7 and he goes backwards on the hill, exposing his rear side, the most vulnerable spot of the tank, sideways on. That will win you matches, absolutely. Dude, go around him. He is also very low on hit points. You are faster than him. But he simply waits and waits and waits and waits. And people really started to get really... If you look at such games and you have such people in your game, you can pull out your hairs. I understand completely, really. And if you see this, simply broadside, showing his side towards the enemy in a Leopard 1 tank. And we all know that armor is made really out of cheese. You will shoot through it like hot knife through butter. It doesn't matter. And now he's going to do... He thinks he can go into the gap. IS-7 shot at him, took a shot at him. But the IS-7 now knows that he turned back. No, just... And the IS-7 simply keeps his composure and takes him out. Sadly a defeat for Commander 44, but he did quite well. The highest reputation earned on the losing team and the gold recon medal. 3,128 damage done, 803 spotting damage, 8 spotted. And I must say, he killed 3 enemy vehicles. So quite good from Commander 44. Well guys, this is it for me for today. I hope you liked it. Tomorrow will be another video, so stay tuned. And thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. And I will talk to you soon.